Hi guys, and welcome back to Cynthia's Eats and Travels. And today we are going to go over some comments and opinions about Norwegian's newest cruise ship, the Norwegian Prima, and see what people's overall opinions are of it. All right, so first up we have, excuse me, Robert Liu. He says, NCL's taking monetization to a whole new level for cruises. Last cruised with them in December 2021 and won't be cruising with them anytime soon. Beautiful ship the Bliss is, but too many upcharges, venues, and activities, resulting in included venues tend to be small, like the club shown in this bid. The value for our money just isn't there with NCL. Okay, so he's just making an assumption about what he thinks this ship is going to be like based upon the Bliss. But what he's saying is something I've heard other people say, that they felt like there was too many things cramped into a small space. All right, so then Rodney Scales says pretty much the same thing. I like this ship a lot, but the venue was a little too small. Then we have Luna Danielle saying, I prefer subtle or classic design like you see on Viking and the newer Princess and Holland America ships. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Prima is kind of like a subtle design. Maybe not so much classic as it is modern, but it's subtle. But there are definitely parts of the ship that look like an airport shopping. Now, I've heard that. I've heard that this ship looks a lot, I guess you can kind of call it sterile, like kind of lacking a little flavor and color. Airport shopping mall. Okay. Which, I mean, I don't know. Airport shopping malls don't bother me, but I can kind of see where she's going with that. Have Free Willy. That's funny how you spelled that. Free Willy says, it does appear to be a great ship, although our initial opinion makes us think it is very, very cramped. Like they tried to cram too much onto the ship. I get a Virgin Voyages vibe, which we have been on. It feels like a very big yacht as opposed to a ship. Well, see, this is where it comes into what people like. Like for me, I do like very clean, open, airy, just lines. I just like the aesthetic of just, I don't know, just kind of like clear, open spaces. So for me, I would probably enjoy the aesthetic of it. Now, I do like some color and a little bit of play in it. So I'm wondering if maybe they could just kind of add a couple of little art pieces or something like that, which I think some of the newer, some like the Oasis class ships, I think they kind of, in my opinion, they kind of do a good balance of this. They have kind of like clean lines, but then they also have a little bit they have big pops of color and stuff like that in it. So, I mean, pretty much it looks like people just don't like the way the thing looks, the ship looks, and they don't like the way the ship looks, and they kind of feel like it's cramped. So I think they might need to add a little bit more flavor and vibe into the Norwegian Prima. That's what it looks like to me. Someone else says, Linda says, I wish that they would have had studio cabins. Yeah, I would wonder why the Norwegian Prima would not have studio cabins, because Norwegian does have studio cabins on some of their ships. So I would think something similar to this would kind of, especially if you're trying to scale it down a little bit, maybe you would also have some studio cabins available. Carrie Kennedy says, I was on the transatlantic and was disappointed with the new design, but not for the reasons you cited. The Penrose atrium is gorgeous, but awkward to navigate. Frequently, you must walk through a bar to get from point A to point B. Indoor seating in public areas, indulge, and the buffet is scarce. Seating designs tended to be both uncomfortably low for taller people and uncomfortably deep for short people. The observation lounge is tiny. The whole ship is geared toward being outside. So rainy days and cold itineraries will bring out the deficiencies. Yeah, so they might want to keep this around the Caribbean. I'd book Prima for the Caribbean, but nowhere else. I did love Belvedere, interesting drinks and relaxing space. yeah, if this is, which that's what I saw when I kind of reviewed it, it's very much bringing the outside in to your overall cruising experience. So this is something that probably they want to stay around the Caribbean with this ship. And so I wonder what their overall plans are. But yeah, so that's pretty much what people are saying about the Norwegian Prima. Their opinion of it is that it's a lot in a small space, and that it kind of lacks a little bit of warmth, which I think Norwegian can easily fix by just adding a couple of art pieces and things like that around the place. So if you like this video and you love more content, you love content such as these, like cruise videos, cruise travel information, please feel free to subscribe to this channel and give us a like. And I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm out.